What's up, guys? So we are back here with another video. Today we are doing something kind of special. This is my Sparco R100 bucket seat. I picked this up off of Facebook Marketplace for about, what was it, $250. They go online, and this is in like really good condition. The guy I got it from, he was only using it for sim racing. You can find these online probably for about $300, maybe $400 after tax and shipping. So $250 is pretty good for basically a extremely good condition Sparco R100 seat. And then I also picked this up today. This is the planted seat brackets for my car. I got this off of Marketplace again. I got two of them actually for $100. You can find this online for $185 for one. So I got a pretty good deal. So in total, I probably saved about close to $300 or maybe even more. But yeah, so we're gonna be installing this on my 8th gen Civic Si today. I'll show you guys everything that you need to do in order to install a bucket seat into your car. So I'm just gonna disconnect the battery first. There are some cables underneath when you're taking out the seat that you have to undo, and one of the cables is for the side airbag, and you don't want that going off while you're working on it. So I'm gonna disconnect the batteries just to make sure that all electronics are off completely. Okay, so there's 4 bolts. There's one right there, one yeah, right there, and those are both 14s. So there's 2 more 14s. They're gonna be under this piece. So basically the way you take this out, yeah, you basically just pull these tabs outwards. There we go, and that just pops off right there. That is a 14. They're both 14s. Everything is a 14. So that's just to disconnect the seat from the car. Okay, and then I'll show you all the cables and everything that you have to undo from underneath. I disconnected the seat. Now I have to do the cables underneath, which I'll show you right now. Okay, so I just want to show you guys real quick. So you disconnect this yellow one from this, disconnect this from this, disconnect this from here, and then this, I just got a flathead because I think it's like a zip tie thing. I just got a flathead and I pried it out. And then you have to disconnect this yellow one from here. Basically all you have to do is pull up on this tab, and then it should release it. But yeah, now all I have to do is disconnect this, because we need this entire wire basically just for the seatbelt. We're gonna have to disconnect this from the seat, and then we could take the seat out, God willing. We got that long cable disconnected from the seat. Now we can take the seat out. This thing is extremely heavy, so okay, so I just found out that the seatbelt part is still connected to the seat, so I need to take that out before I take this out. Okay, so there's like this cover on it. You just took it out. I took it off with this. There's another 14 in there that you're gonna have to take out. Let me do that real quick. Okay, let's try to get this out again. Oh damn, this thing's heavy. First I'm gonna vacuum inside because it's pretty gross. Okay, so one other thing I realized is that I'm gonna have to actually take the seatbelt off because you can't drive without a seatbelt. So basically what you have to do is you have to get this 14 out of here. There's a Phillips right here. As you can see, this line goes all the way into these two, so you're gonna have to disconnect these as well. Oh, and that. So these tabs are like honestly a pain in the ass, but I'm just gonna use a flat head and just try to pry them out. Okay, so I just got this out. So one thing about these cars is that the bolt right here that's sticking out, you put that into the seat bracket, or you basically stick this into the seat bracket, then you have to tighten it down with a nut. So the nut for these seats, for some reason, is already, it's welded onto the seat. You're gonna have to go out and get one of these nuts for this in order to, or basically to screw it onto the bracket. So yeah. So I found out what nut you need for this. It's a fine thread, so it's M12 by 1.25, and you're gonna need that in order to screw this into the bracket. Basically, I believe just goes on like this. So yeah, when it's in the car, it goes on like this, and then you need that nut to secure it into the place. And another thing I just realized, actually, I don't have so the slider connects to the bracket. That's basically how you're able to slide around. You can't have the slider not connected to the bracket because then you'll just fall out of place. But I don't have the screws and the nuts that connect the bracket and the slider. So and I can't drive my car and no one's home. So I'm gonna call up Parsa. I'm gonna see if he can give me a ride to O'Reilly's. I just need to figure out what size it is first. And then, we can go get that stuff, God willing. Okay guys, I had to move inside my garage because first of all, it's like nighttime. I started around like, I don't know, 6 o'clock. So it gets pretty dark early. But anyways, so I went to Ace and I got this, which is to connect the bracket to the slider. This is an M8 by 1.25. This is a grade 10.9. So it's, I believe, the strongest grade they have. So I needed 4. So I got 4. I got a screw and I got a nut. And we're going to be putting this into the seat right now. There was an issue that we ran into. Let me show you real quick. Basically, this was the right size. Really, what you have to do is you have to connect the seat bracket. I'm going to be putting it through here, but I have to lift this up. So you put that through there, and then you have the washer on the other side. Now, the thing is, this washer doesn't fit through here. So that was the issue I was running into. So I had to go get one that's not a flange nut, I think. I went and picked these up so these are the M8 by 1.25, and these are not the flange nuts. So this should fit, God willing, in between. So that's how I'm going to connect the bracket to the slider. So the nuts worked and the bolts worked. So I torqued this, I think it said online for the 8th gen. I wasn't too sure, I don't know. But I just searched up in general, it said like 21 foot-pounds. I just torqued it to like 25. I'm pretty sure that's enough. It's pretty tight on there. So yeah, now we're gonna do the other side. So we did the 2 top ones. Now we're gonna do the bottom ones. Okay, so I connected the bracket to the seat and I connected the seat belt to the seat as well. So now I'm gonna go put this in my car, followed by these 4 14mm bolts. Yeah, then I'm gonna connect this back to the car so that seatbelt thing doesn't go off. Hey guys, so I finished last night at 12:50 because I got home at like 11:20, and yeah, I had to I didn't even put the seat in my car because I had to go to a movie and stuff. Anyways, I got the seat in. So there's one issue. I'm sitting a little bit high right now, and I believe that's because of the sliders. So I'm gonna have to take the sliders out and I'm gonna have to remount the chair to the bracket. Hopefully this isn't going to be too hard, God willing. I don't know what to expect really, but yeah, we're going to try to do that right now, and hopefully it all goes to plan, God willing, and hopefully we can put this down a little bit more. Hey guys, so we're undoing this from the bracket just so we can take a look under and take these sliders out, God willing. I forgot that. Okay, so this bolt right here, this is supposed to go like on here, right? And it connects the seatbelt to the bracket. So I didn't have a nut that would fit this. So I just zip tied it to the bracket.
I think that would hold better.
It was working.
I think it would hold better than a nut.
I think so, yeah. Because zip ties are like known to be like indestructible.
Adrian's not going to be happy when he sees this.
But yeah, I don't know what this is. I just need to take it to like Ace.
For whatever reason, on both Parsa's car and my car, this part of the bracket sits on here. But for whatever reason, this one goes this much higher. But Parsa has planted too. So yeah, basically, for whatever reason, there's this additional gap, which is why when I sit in the car, my head touches the ceiling, and Shane's does too.
So we took out the slider and we realized that, so this is the extra bracket that we used. I basically, one of the holes lines up with this, but there's no hole over here. So as you can see, there's one hole right there, one hole down there. So the hole up here lines up, which is a good seating position for me. We just tested it. So we're gonna have to drill a hole somewhere in this vicinity, and we are gonna be doing some measurements because I'm leaving that seat bracket in the car and I'm just gonna drill it when it's in the car, God willing. So
you know, when we had to drill parts of the seat bracket, Shane was hating quite a lot. We made a lot of errors. He was like, why didn't you guys just measure it? So
I didn't say that.
yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said, why didn't you guys just measure it? And I said, we did. And you said,
oh yeah,
and you said, how'd you miss 3 times? Now 3 times might have been our fault.
I got it. I got it right now.
So we're gonna see if Shane does any better. I think it would be impossible not to.
Watch this. It's actually very simple.
So,
bro, this thing barely made a freaking dent in that. What the hell is that, dude?
that?
Yeah, that tiny ass thing, man.
Bro, I could have done that with my nail, bro.
Oh my god, dude, what the F, man?
And you're putting your body weight on it?
Yeah, I'm putting on.
So maybe go like 50%, but you have to go full power to make any progress.
Like, actually?
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Wait, just make that dent bigger. Go. Just don't jump it over here. I've already gotten hit with a drill.
How am I supposed to jump it over there?
Well, that's what I was asking when my hand was here on parts that hit me in the hand. Okay, let's see the progress.
Bro, hey, that's actually insane. What the hell do they make this out of, bro? Bro, this is destroying
Bro,
this
hey, this camera's tough.
Hey, that looks a lot bigger than what it looks like from here. So we switched it out to this bad boy. This thing is probably made out of steel or titanium or I don't know, but it's really strong because I was doing that. I was doing that. Why don't you zoom in on that hole right there? I was doing that for about, I don't know, 15 seconds. And it already made it bigger than the other one. So we're gonna, yeah, we're just gonna keep going at it until I make it through. Woo!
Look.
Oh yeah! That's crazy.
That's a nice hole.
Wow. All right. Well, we are about halfway done. So, actually, no. Once we drill this hole and we finish that, then we're about halfway done. But yeah, do you think WD-40, actually, no, whatever. I want to make sure that when I punch through this, I don't go straight through the car. Come on! Bro.
2 hours later.
So, we're trying to get through this hole, and we're trying to make it the same size as that, because Okay guys, so it took us about at least 2 hours to drill this hole. I really have no idea what these things are. I mean, they're so thin, but they're so hard to go through. Anyways, so we're gonna see if this lines up with our seat, and if it doesn't, I'm just gonna screw in 2 bolts and then we'll see what we'll have to fix it later, but let's see what happens.
Guys, we took it out of the car because it was way too hard inside. This is gonna be the moment of truth.
Don't even look at the bottom. Oh, I don't want to look at the bottom, bro.
Yeah, let's just get the top in. Don't even think about looking down. Don't look down. Don't look down. I haven't looked yet. All right, top 2 are in.
Don't look.
You know.
You see this one? Oh! No freaking way.
Is that one threading?
Not really. Ow.
Ow. Just gotta push it.
Okay, why am I using? Okay, we're just gonna try to do this real quick. What's up, guys? We are back. So as you can see, Ben is sitting and he's sitting in the Sparco seat. Thank God, dude, we got the measurements like basically perfect, and there was no room for error because those bolts are like super tight on the holes that we made. So we did have to do a little bit of modification for one of them, but that it literally took like 1 or 2 minutes. And so we got the seating.
You want to show them the seating position?
Yeah, so this is the seating position. I usually sit a little bit closer in my car, like with my stock seat, but I'll just have to get used to this. It's really like, it's probably like half an inch difference or like an inch difference, so it really doesn't matter.
And then the headspace, I'm a tiny bit taller, so.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't be able to fit a helmet.
But Shane has plenty of space to fit a helmet.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah.
It all worked out.
Thank God.
And it reclines.
Oh yeah. Nice. So thank God. This was a 2-day process. Guys, if you're gonna get the Sparco R100 seat, just make sure you just get a Sparco seat rail or even seat bracket, because the planted is not compatible with it.
Or if you're using sliders, it's completely fine.
Yeah.
It matches up. If you're not, you do have to modify it. If you do end up having to modify it, go get a really strong bit from like Ace or Home Depot.
Let me show you. This is what it looks like. Super sick. I really like that it's black. Eventually, God willing, I'm gonna get, because I have another bracket, but honestly I'm just gonna put the sliders on the other one because I don't want to have to drill into this bracket again. So Sparco, I'm gonna get another Sparco R100 seat, God willing, just to make it match, and then I'll probably end up getting a Sparco steering wheel. They have really nice steering wheels, just so the interior matches.
And you told them torque specs?
Yeah, so the torque specs, it says 25 for the brackets to the... For everything, yeah. I just went like 30 and maybe a little bit extra just to make sure it, stays in place. But yeah, so looks super sick, and I'm really excited that, it's in a good position. Thank God. So yeah, that is it for today's video.
Yeah, if you guys want to let us know what kind of content you want to see,
Yeah.
I thought people really like Toge content, but if you guys don't like it, let us know, because we don't get a lot of views on them.
Yeah.
You guys seem to like anything with his car, just not my car or Pars's car.
No, honestly, there are actually our most popular video was a Toge video, so we're probably going to end up putting some more out, God willing. It's just they need to hit the right crowd,
Yeah, so comment, let us know what you guys want to see.
Yeah.
And yeah,
All right.
subscribe.
Peace. See you guys.